Warning: graphic scenes of pest control. Do not watch if you might be offended. A bit of a chill in the air now, and the squirrels are coming back to the feeders. This is the first of my customers. Having a sniff around, see who's visited earlier. Seems quite relaxed though. Straight up to the feeder. Another bit of a sniff around. Won't be able to resist the peanuts for long though. Here we go. Front end's floppy, so that's a good solid killing headshot. This squirrel's pretty agitated. Could be the dead one on the ground, but it's not hanging around. Definitely wants to get to the peanuts. Still a bit agitated. Settling down now. Settled down a little bit too long. Another good headshot. Floppy front end. Dead before it hit the ground. Saw a squirrel on the sloping tree that's well behind the feeder. This is looking back from that tree towards my hide. This is my 0 point, basically 20 yards, and I measuring how far the sloping tree is, just in case another one does decide to go up it. Now that's 45 yards. I input the data into Strelok, as you can see, 45 yards at the top. Clicked on calculate, which gives me 2 inches of holdover. As you can see from this chart, that 2 inches holdover, 8 foot-pounds energy left at 45 yards. This is the reticle view, showing the amount of holdover graphically. Shortly afterwards I did in fact shoot a squirrel off that tree, but forgot to press record. That was squirrel number 4. The jumping around is quite normal. The squirrel's dead, but central nervous system is shutting down. Now this squirrel is about a yard behind the sloping tree. This is slow-mo, just to show how effective 12 foot-pound 177 is, even at that range. And how good Strelok is at calculating the necessary ballistic data for you. Five squirrels, not a bad bag for the first outing. Same day, in the evening, out on the rats at the small holding. Bit of a jump around there, but helicopter tail, so that one's dead. Quick scan just to make sure there's Nothing else out. Sometimes the noise of a shot makes them put their heads up to give you a chance. And there's his mate back out. Two rats down, only been going a couple of minutes. This rat's in the chicken run. The white stripe is the Harris fencing. I'm standing a bit closer than I would do normally, so it's reflecting back into the night sight. Thermal showed another rat off to the right here, but it's obviously moved off. That one's not going anywhere though. This is behind the hay store. This is I actually shot two rats in exactly the same position, but forgot to record the second one. And this is on a bank just above where I shot the last rat. Picked it up in the thermal, had a bit of a problem finding it with the night sight. Picked that rat up about a yard from where I shot it. And this is back at the original little hole. That's a pallet underneath the back end of slightly ramshackle garage. As with all pallets, it's a bit of a rat magnet. That was number 4 for that position. Only managed to pick 2, unfortunately. The other 2 I could see, but they were behind some wire netting over the edge of the pallet.